What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on the Marvel Netflix Iron Fist. If you don't know who Warstu is a YouTuber who talks about Marvel, DC, mainly DC stuff, mainly The Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, and the DC Extended Universe. So this video is going to be explaining the end and a mini review. So let's get into it. Who is the Iron Fist? The Iron Fist, at least the Iron Fist in the Marvel Netflix show, is Danny Rand, although you could call him Danny Bland, because at times he's more like a yoga teacher than an actual kung fu martial arts master. So the character is a practitioner of martial arts, and he can wield a mystical force known as the Iron Fist, which allows him to summon and focus his chi. He will be appearing in the Marvel Netflix Defenders later this year with Jessica Jones, Daredevil, and Luke Cage, which is going to be insane. But the ending asks more questions than it reveals. So it asks, who is Madame Gao? It also asks, who's really in charge of the hand? Is Harold really dead? And why is the portal to Kung Lao closed? And also, have Davos and Joy turned evil? So I did really like this Iron Fist series, but for me it was the worst out of all of them after reviewing it in my head, as the fighting scenes were nowhere near up to Daredevil or even Jessica Jones' standard. I read an interview with the actor that said he had 15 minutes before each scene to learn the choreography for the fight, so that's understandable. Basically, this series was pretty rushed. So who is Madame Gao? We first seen Madame Gao during season 1 of Daredevil with Wilson Fisk. She's also been alive since the 17th century, meaning she is 400 years old. She knocked the shit out of Danny with some kind of telekinesis superpower, as she sent him flying with a flick of her wrist. And every time Danny tries to punch her, he can't get anywhere near her. There are a lot of YouTubers and people speculating that she is the Crane Mother. The Crane Mother theory. The Crane Mother was the ruler of the legendary City of Heaven, a meeting which took place with all 7 lords, where she accused the Iron Fist, not the Danny Rand Iron Fist, I think it was the original Iron Fist, of refusing to participate in the tournament of heavens of the cities. In each city, an immortal weapon such as Iron Fist fights for his city in the tournament. The battle in the tournament decides the order of the City of Heavens in the timeline, which is very similar to the kind of tournament that Danny Rand had to do within this TV series. So Davos is a character that comes from Kung Lao. He was very jealous that Danny Rand was chosen to be the Iron Fist instead of him. So right at the end, we see Davos and Joy Meacham, I think her surname is, sorry if I got it wrong, meeting up in a cafe. Davos sets out to make a deal with Joy. He wants to kill Danny, and having decided that Danny is the source of all her problems, Joy wants to kill him. And who should be sitting just behind Joy? Yes, Madame Gao, smirking and sipping her tea. So it's very interesting. To me, it looks like they are setting up Davos, who is the serpent in the comic books, and Joy to potentially be the villain for season 2. I mean, Davos within the comics, I've only read a few comics, he is the steel serpent, which is kind of interesting. So I don't know, let me know guys, have those two kind of gone evil? And who is really in charge of the hand? Bakudu was kind of led to believe that he was in charge of the hand. Everyone thinks that Madame Gao is high up in the hand, but I don't believe that is the case. So Bakudu is one of the leaders of the hand, but he's not the boss. As he said, someone higher up in the hand is wanting to work with him. So who is in charge of the Hand? This isn't the first time we've seen the Hand. If you've seen the Daredevil series, the Hand is in that. And also another question, is Harold Meacham, sorry if I've said that name wrong, I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce it, is he really dead? As at the end of the series, we've seen him get chucked into a furnace and he was set on fire, but we didn't actually really get a good look at the body because Bakudo told him, I'm pretty sure it's Bakudo told him that to kill Harold, you need to slice his head off. So I don't think he's dead because his head was never sliced off. So the very ending scene, I believe, set up the Defenders, because obviously if the portal to Kung Lao was open, then Danny Rand would have went back to his sole purpose, which was to protect Kung Lao's portal. So it's Danny Rand's sole duty to protect Kung Lao, which is one of the 7 capital cities of heaven which appears on earth, by guarding the passage from Kung Lao from the enemies, the Hand. So I guess you could say that Danny Rand is the most important person in the Defenders, because his sole purpose is to defeat the Hand at all costs. But this version of Iron Fist has emotions and has feelings. The Iron Fist is supposed to have no feelings. He's supposed to be a weapon solely there to destroy the Hand. So at the end, after climbing a savage mountain with Colin, they get to the top of the mystical mountain, and the portal to Kung Lao, it's there, but Kung Lao has disappeared into thin air. But I've got a theory. I mean, I don't know. I've not read the comic books, that maybe there's some kind of magical clone on it, so you can't actually see it, or maybe something's happened that shifted the alignment of the different kind of capital cities that kind of make up which order in. I don't know. It doesn't really make that much sense to me. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing where the Defenders goes, etc. And then also we see the Hand members lying on the floor, and then Danny says it's all his fault. It is really all his fault. He's selfish, because his sole purpose in life was to protect Kung Lao, as he was the chosen one with the Iron Fist. But what's really interesting about this is Bakudo, who is one of the main people of the Hand. He is technically his enemy, but because he wants the Iron Fist for himself, he taught Danny Rand how to heal with his Iron Fist. So overall, the ending was pretty cool, and the series was pretty cool. But for me, it was too similar to the Arrow kind of being away for 15 years, being away for 5 years. I did really enjoy the series, but if you compare the fighting scene, the martial arts, the kind of how independent each character is, I would have to say that Iron Fist is at the bottom of the pile for me. And I think the other people in the Defenders, when we get the Defenders, are going to carry the Iron Fist, as the Iron Fist's martial arts abilities are quite weak, considering as he's meant to be the Iron Fist. He's meant to be a weapon, but he's more like a yoga teacher. He needs to improve his fighting, or else Daredevil is just going to make him look like a little bitch. So guys, this is a different kind of video that I normally do. I hope I explained my interpretation of the ending. If you think I've got any of these factors or variables wrong, I mean, my comic book knowledge isn't amazing, but I read a few comics to make this video. So guys, let me know what you think about these kind of videos. Do you still want me to do these kind of videos, as I'm going to try and do more Marvel based videos, as I do like Marvel. I just haven't really had a chance to put Marvel based videos out. So anyway guys, if you are new, and if you want to, more importantly, please like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you in another video. Peace out.